Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Lee Sharon, and this is the garage here at Old Tavern Farm. I wanted to make a little bit of a homestead announcement today. I'm doing this very short video so I can get a little bit of a running start. There's big doings this Friday, which is also Good Friday. We are opening the Old Tavern Farm cookie cart for the 2023 season, which will last through hopefully November. So starting this Friday from 7 o'clock in the morning until sundown, we are going to have a baked goods service right at the sidewalk, right at the front of the farm. And we have a new flagship cart. Jeff worked really hard this winter building this unit for me, and then I've kind of put some jewelry on it. So I wanted to show you guys firsthand what to expect, especially you local peeps that are coming from wherever you're coming from, so that you'll be able to recognize it coming down the street towards the homestead. So without further ado, let me take you over here to the cookie cart, which I've just finished. We only have a couple more things to do. And then Friday morning, I'm gonna load it up and wheel it out to the sidewalk, and we'll get underway for 2023. Okay, so this is a look at the brand new Old Tavern Farm cookie cart. As I said, Jeff spent the winter building this for me, and I have just finished lining the shelves with some fabric. Okay, so I had bought this fabric about 4 years ago, and I had it in my sewing room in my pile stash supplies of fabric, and I just happened to realize that it perfectly matches the colors that we have painted on the cart. And so I thought, well, gosh, that'll be cute because I'm kind of a gingham addict. I really need an intervention on the gingham, but I don't care. I love it. So basically we built this cupboard so that it could be, we could be open we're open every Friday, starting this Friday, Good Friday, from 7 until sunset. And so we built it so that if we get rain, we get a lot of misty days here. And I have handmade labels, and if water hits them, they just smear. So on those misty, cold days that we can get in the summertime, these cabinet doors can be closed and we can still be operating and open. Speaking of open, I happened to just finish the sign that I made today. I used some scrap fabric that I had, and this bracket right here was actually here at the house when we moved in. So it's probably a kind of mid-century, turn of 1920s cast iron bracket hook. So then I just made a little sash out of some excess fabric and hooked it to some little cup hooks. And on the sign, I wanted to have a sign, a professionally made sign, but the least expensive one I found was $175, and I thought, well, no. So I basically used some 7th grade art techniques and enlarged some typeface that I like to use here on the farm, and then graphite transferred it to the board that I had painted this weekend. This is just a piece of scrap board we had laying around. And so I have it done at both sides, so I can pretty much hang it wherever I want to. I just thought it would be nice to utilize this hook. And the whole project cost me $1.28 because everything else I already had laying around. So, and then we have the handle here where we can just push it right out into the street. It's on 4 wheels, so it moves fairly easily. It's a kind of rough surface right here, so, but big wheels to go over the gravel. And then on the other side, I have put the honesty box over here. But the honesty box is going to go right here. So it'll be right here. I'm just holding it with my hand because we need 1.5 inch screws, and we've got to dig those up somewhere. we just got some scrap laying around. Jeff built this plastic disc so that it will swivel open on inclement days so that rain won't get down into the box and get the money wet and that type of thing. So I thought that was really clever. So that's where that's gonna go, at the end of the cart. And then this is the back of the cart, even though this will be facing towards the farm. I want to apologize about the road traffic today. I'm not sure what's going on. I think we've had such wonderful weather starting this spring. Everybody's on go time, so there's trailers rumbling by and log trucks and all kinds of stuff. So there's a fair bit of ambient noise, so I apologize for that. But anyhow, this is the back of the cart. You won't see this, but I wanted to show it because this was a real labor of love for us that the two of us worked on together this winter. And I think the tires were probably the most expensive part of the whole project. I think each tire was about $50, so we spent about $300 in lumber and just a few odds and ends. And it's got a shingle roof, which I love shingle roofs. That's what I grew up with in the great state of Oregon. And I just love them. So that'll weather down and just be very pleasant to look at. So once again, thank you so much for visiting us here at Old Tavern Farm. And I look forward to all of you local people stopping by to say hi and pick up your favorites, everything from banana bread to butter sugar cookies and oat and raisin cookies. And I hope to have some pans of wagon load cinnamon buns and some fruit crisps, and there will be all kinds of options for you guys for your enjoyment over the Easter holiday. So again, thanks again for visiting, and big hugs as always. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.